What's up, fans? Welcome to video journal number 2. I'm RJ, the creator of Shades of Arca. So while you're watching me draw page 3, I wanted to talk about the tools that I'm using. It's something I'm always interested is what other artists are using. So let me tell you about mine. I'm using a 27-inch iMac. It has 16 gigs of RAM, an i7 processor. It's an older mid-2010 model, but right before I started the comic, I upgraded to a 1 terabyte SSD drive. It made the computer so much faster. So the drawing tablet I'm using is a Wacom Cintiq 13 HD. I'd love to try the 22-inch model, but honestly right now, I've got no complaints with the 13 HD. It's working awesome. It wasn't always like that though. It took about 2 years to put together this workstation that I have. I was addicted to Amazon for a little while there, ordering and returning and mostly procrastinating from doing my comic book. It's really easy to get caught up in Amazon. I'm sure you know how that is. So I ended up buying a Ergotron LX arm, which attaches to the Cintiq. It allows me to draw at any angle. The worst thing about transitioning to all digital was when I got home, it kind of felt like work. So the best discovery I had last year was finding a sit-stand desk. And this is an electronic adjustable desk by Uplift. I can stand, I can sit, and I'm finding that half the time I'm standing up. Writing the script is so much more fun when I'm standing up because I get to act out the scene. Most important, it really doesn't feel like I'm working. Now when I'm not home, I bring my Surface Pro 3 with me. That's a great little tablet. The only thing is that the pen, there's a little bit of a delay on the pen, but I'm okay with it. It's not that bad of a lag. And if I don't have that with me, I always have my phone with me, which is a Samsung Note 3. All right, so now that we talked about the hardware, let's talk about the software. You're probably noticing in the video that's playing that I'm not using Photoshop. I'm using a program called Clip Studio Paint, also known as Manga Studio. It's a great program. It's specifically made for making comics. I find it so much easier than Photoshop for the purpose of making comics. I know Photoshop pretty well, much better than Clip Studio Paint. So I'm still at that learning curve where I'm learning the keyboard shortcuts and all the tools. So I'm not totally familiar with Clip Studio Paint yet. But one of my goals is to be able to do 2 pages per week. And I know that once I learn this program and familiar with it like I am with Photoshop, things are going to go really good. And I'm kind of hoping that by page 10, I'm able to crank out 2 pages per week. We'll see. That's kind of like a short-term goal for me. And of course, I'm using Photoshop to do the final touch-ups, any color corrections, any final touches. To do all the video editing that you see now, I'm using a program called Cam Studio 2. I'm able to record as many monitors as I have hooked up to my computer. Any webcams, microphones hooked up. So easy to use. I can't believe how easy it is. It makes video editing pretty fun, actually. I think that's about it for all the software. So I hope my videos are getting better. I definitely took some suggestions from my friends to make it a little shorter, talk to the whole video. Only change was take my face away, which wasn't so comfortable. I got a little camera shy. It's not easy. A lot of these YouTubers make it look really easy. It's impressive. I'm actually really impressed by how easy they make it look. This is really quite a learning experience for me, from drawing the comic, editing, using social media. It's a cool process, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.